All right, welcome folks. We have a great matchup here tonight between the Hastings Pirates, hosted by the Osseo Orioles, brought to you by JP Showcase Productions. We seem to have a little issue with the ice right now. The Zamboni ran out of fuel and had to reload, and now they're just cleaning up the ice. So we should be getting started here shortly. The Hastings Pirates record overall comes in at 9-8-1, and the Osseo Orioles come in with a record of 3 wins, 14 losses, and 0 ties. Hastings Pirates, as many of you probably know, just hosted Hockey Day in Minnesota, a great event where they had 2 games. It was a week-long event. The first game they tied Waconia 2-2, and the second game they lost to Eastridge 1-3. I think it might be one of the coldest Hockey Day in Minnesota's on record, but everybody sucked it up and turned out to be a great event. So as you see on your screen right now, we have Class A rankings for boys hockey. Leading the charge at number 1 is Hermantown Hawks. And the Hastings Raiders have just stepped onto the ice.
Osseo Orioles.
And here come the Orioles.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Osseo's Vraa Memorial Ice Arena for this evening's game between the visiting Hastings Raiders and your Osseo Orioles. At this time, we'd like to meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, we'll meet the visitors, the Hastings Raiders. Starting in goal will be number 29, the senior Charlie Stolko. At defense will be number 10, the senior Luke Niederkorn. At the other defense will be number 14, senior Joseph Leonard. At center for the Raiders will be number 16, junior Carter Anderson. And his wings on the left side will be number 18, junior Jonas Schauer. And on the right side will be number 11, the senior Will Savage. Head coach of Hastings is Matt Klein. Now let's meet the starting lineup for your Osseo Orioles. Joining the Orioles for the starting lineups will be the Wild Supermites. Starting goal for Osseo will be number 31, junior Harrison Decker. At defense will be number 25, junior Anthony Olajar. At the other defense will be number 23, junior Zach Nunn. At center for Osseo will be number 13, junior Luke York. And his wings on the left side will be number 9, junior Will Schmidt. And on the right side will be number 26, junior Cameron Olsen. And coach Osseo is David Brokow. At this time, we ask everyone to please remove their hats as we honor America with tonight's national anthem being performed by Jerry Irving.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the and the hope above.
All right, time to play some hockey. Starting lineup for the Osseo Orioles is going to be center number 13, Luke Bjork. On his wing, number 9, Will Schmidt. And his other wing, Cameron Olson. And the defense is going to be Anthony Allaire, number 25, and number 23, Zach Nunn. Starting in goal will be Harrison Betker, who comes into the game with a 90.93 save percentage. Having a wonderful season is Harrison Betker, kicking out a lot of shots. Starting lineup for the Hastings Raiders, the center is going to be number 16, Carter Hansen, with number 18, Jonas Schauer on the left wing, and Will Savage, number 11, on the right. Defense will be Luke Nickercorn, number 10, and 14, Joey Leonard. In goal will be Charlie Stoffel, and he comes in with a 7-4 record with a 90.37 save percentages. So we've got a couple of solid tenders on the ice tonight. Here we go. Bjork and Hansen on the draw. Osseo, Hastings controls the draw. Get it up to number 16, Hansen, who deflects it in the zone. Allaire gets control of the puck, gets it up the ice. Bjork coming down on the side, makes a move around the defenseman and gets a backhand shot on the net. Charlie Stoffel makes the save. Good rush up the ice there for the Orioles. Quickly getting it out of their zone. Get a scoring opportunity. Hustling in there are the Orioles. We got Cam Olson, puts it back to the point. Taylor takes a shot. York picks it up in the corner. Takes a hit from behind. Cam picks it up, gets it over to Schmidt. Schmidt's got control of it in the corner. Hastings takes the body, gets control of the puck here, and tries to get it out of the zone, but they turn it over. Here comes Olson. Over to Schmidt, he takes a shot, and the puck gets blocked. Nice play there. York hustles in to get the puck. Schmidt picks it up. Hastings gets control. Osseo gets to the bench for change, fresh legs. Hastings dumps the puck in. Puck comes out to the point. Back into the corner. Murphy battling with the puck. Gets it out of the zone. Hastings dumps it back in. Becker gets control of it. Puts it over to Kylie. Kylie gets it up to Murphy. Murphy gets it down the ice. Dumped in by Sawicki. Osseo Orioles hustle in there to put a little pressure on. See if they can get control. Sawicki gets the puck back to the point. Engelbretson shoots it in. Kylie Johnson trying to keep it in the zone, and Hastings comes out with the puck. We've got number 7 takes a shot. Brecton Fullerton, and Becker makes the save. Puck goes down to the other end. Hastings picks it up. Makes a long stretch pass, but intercepted by Nunn. Nice job there, picking up that pass and intercepting it. Henry Hagen battling with the puck. Gets it up to Cowie. Pushes it over to Sargent. Puck gets back. Henry Hagen. Osseo putting on some pressure here. Hastings trying to get it out of the zone, and they do. Good back check there by Sargent. And Roo's got control of the puck in the corner. Gets it over to Henry Hagen. Fires it up the boards. Nice stretch pass to Jackson Towie, who takes a big hit. Good pace to the game here so far by both teams. Henry Hagen gets a piece of them coming in. Luke Bjork battles in the corner. Can't quite get it. Here comes Cam Olsen back to help out. Hastings with the puck in the corner, dishes it out to the defense. Taylor picks up the puck and gets it out of the zone. Anthony Ayler picks back the puck. Luke's battling with it. Engelbretson gets the puck out of the zone. Hastings fires it back in. York picks it up behind the net. Fires it up. Oh, intercepted by Hastings. Tried to make the stretch pass, but didn't quite get enough on it. Here we go. And we have a penalty coming up here. Looks like it's going to go on Osseo. On number 25. And they're going to call a trip. Anthony Ayler gets a tripping call at 12:25 in the first period, and Hastings will go on their first power play. Hastings comes into the game with a 12.73 power play percentage.
Under Finland, Oscar 25, Anthony Olsen, number 2, minor tripping. Olsen, minor trippings on the Finley, 435.
Osseo's PK is a 67.86%, so let's see if they can kill this one off, and Nunn gets control of that puck and fires it out of the zone. Hastings trying to get control of the puck and get into Osseo's zone. Here they go, working it around. And Brydkin Fullerton takes a shot from the side of the net, and Harrison Becker makes the easy save there. We have Cole Sawicki on the draw against Ryland Krauth. Good battle for the puck. Osseo gets control and dumps it out of the zone. Putting a little pressure on here is Nunn. Kylie Johnson gets control of it, fires it back up the ice. Nunn battles, wins the puck battle, gets control of the puck. Does a great job of coming back and wasting a little bit of time before he dumps it into the zone. Cole Sawicki putting on some pressure here. Hastings comes out of the zone. Oh, and we got a shot from the corner. It looks like number 7, Brydkin Fullerton, buries that one in the upper corner. We'll get the official call here. Tough angle shot, sneaks it by Bedker.
Starting for the Raiders, a power play goal, scored by number 7, Brydkin Fullerton. One assist goes to number 26, Finn Zaruba. Fullerton, a power play goal. Brent Zaruba, time of goal, 5:44.
So in case you didn't hear that on the announcer, we've got number 7, Brydkin Fullerton with the goal, assisted by number 26, Finn Zaruba. Face off in Osseo's zone. Shot from the point, saved by Becker. Tipped back to the point. Nice shot. Another save by Becker. Hastings gets control of it behind the net. Working it around. Gets it out front. Back out to the point. Oh, and they walk out in front and just about gets a shot off on. Oh, great pass to number 11, Will Savage. Gets a point-blank shot, but is denied. Osseo finally gets the puck into Hastings' zone with a nice forecheck there by Olsen and Bjork. And the puck squeaks out in front of the net. And Charlie Stoffel covers that up and gets line change and some fresh legs. Looks like Osseo is going to do the same. We will get Cole Sawicki and the Murphy brothers out there on forward. And we've got Engelbretson and Zach Nunn on defense. Murphy on the draw, and the ref boots them both. Carter Murphy comes in. Nice clean win there. Gets control of the puck, dumped back in by Murphy. Pressure by the other Murphy, and puck gets coughed up to Sawicki, who throws it in front of the net, but nobody's there. Drew Mammer coming down the ice. Not much help. Throws it on the net. Here come the rest of the Hastings team to support. Engelbretson up to Sawicki. Over to Murphy. We got a 2-on-2 here. Engelbretson hustling up the ice to help out. Nice forecheck. Gets control of the puck, puts it back to Murphy. Murphy's got control. Tries to put it back in the zone, but blocked by number 22, Andrew McGraw, and they get the puck out of the zone into Osseo's end of the rink. Oh, number 26, Finn Zaruba, picks the pocket, gets the puck, drives to the net, and puts it in. 2-0. Hastings over Osseo. Puck pops out right on his stick and puts it past Becker. So unfortunate bounce for Osseo, and the Raiders capitalize on that. We'll see who gets
starting for the Raiders. Number 26, Finn Zaruba, unassisted. Zaruba has an unassisted goal at 7:43.
So Zaruba with an unassisted goal as Osseo tries to get the puck up the ice. We've got Jason Cowie who gets the puck deep and now puts on some pressure. Big hit by Rue, intercepted by Anthony Taylor, dumps it in, and here comes Jackson Towie putting the pressure on. Good hustle. Sargent picks off the pass, and there's Will Schmidt. Here comes Hastings with numbers. They've got 3-on-2. They take the shot, and Becker makes the save. Great save there by Becker. So it's 2-0 Hastings. We have 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first period. On the draw, we have York against Carter Hansen, who wins it back to their defense, but Osseo ends up getting control. Bjork over to Henry Hagen, gets it up the boards. Bjork has it again, over to Hagen. Hagen passes it over, tries to connect with Will Schmidt. Engelbretson gets the puck, tries to dump it out of the zone. Doesn't quite make it. And we've got Hastings intercepts, gets it out front. Oh! Another big save by Becker. Number 13. Hastings just had a golden opportunity. Sorry, 16. All right, we've got a face-off here in Osseo's end. We've got Murphy on the draw here. The ref is going to boot him again. Cole Sawicki comes in, takes the draw. Hastings wins it, gets it back to the point, but it goes past Hastings' defense. Sawicki putting on pressure, gets control of the puck. Oh, gets it back to the defense, but nobody's home. Nunn puts it over to Engelbretson. Engelbretson fires it in. Almost an offsides there. Sawicki with the puck along the boards. Fires it up. Back to Nunn with control of it. Makes the long pass. Almost connects with Carter Murphy. Just misses. Puck goes deep into Hastings' zone. The Osseo Orioles are trying to put some pressure on, but they get it out. Good job there by Kylie Johnson slowing down the rush for Hastings. And out comes the Osseo Orioles. We've got Carter Murphy. And he takes the shot. Hastings goalkeeper Charlie Stoffel makes the save. Shots are currently 11 for Hastings and 4 for Osseo. Now we have Will Sargent on the draw with Jackson Towie and Sean Rue on his wings, with Engelbretson and Allaire at the point. Rue, nice hustle. Oh! Great effort by Rue. Hastings coughs up the puck. It goes right in front of the net, and Jackson Towie gets a scoring opportunity. But Charlie Stoffel is there to make the save and keep the score 0-2. Replay brought to you by Malone's Bar and Grill in Maple Grove. I always want to give a shout out to our faithful sponsors. And Allaire takes a shot. And again, a save by Charlie Stoffel. Good look there. Fans aren't happy with the draw there. Rue gets control of it, tries to get it back to the point, gets intercepted, he gets back control of the puck, takes a shot and gets deflected over the zone. Allaire dumps it back into the zone. Jackson Towie putting pressure on, and Hastings gets control and gets the puck out of the zone. Engelbretson, nice hustle there, gets the puck and fires it out of the zone. Orioles have a little time here to get set up. Fires it back down to Hastings. Cam Olsen, nice hustle there, gets a piece of the puck. Rue and Nunn battling, or Nunn and Sargent battling in the corner, and Hastings gets the puck to the net, and Harrison Betker makes the save, covers the puck, and we have a whistle, and we're getting a line change here. York, Schmidt, and Olsen on forwards, and Kylie Johnson and Nunn on the point. York gets control, tries to fire it out, but it's intercepted. Battle with York and Schmidt. Schmidt gets control of the puck, takes off, gets it in the zone. Hastings gets control of it. Long pass out of the zone. Can't control it, but Nunn gets the puck, makes a nice move behind the net to buy some time. Unfortunately loses it. Puck comes back to the point. Hastings takes a shot, and Becker's there for the save and the whistle. Orioles coming back with a line change here. We've got the Murphy twins and Sawicki and Engelbretson and Kylie Johnson on the points. Evan gets control of it, gets it out of the zone. Nice hustle over there by Murphy. Gets it over to Engelbretson. Up to Cole Sawicki. Can't quite get a handle on it. Hastings gets control. Here we go, 2-on-1 Hastings. They take the shot, and Betker is there for the save. Nice job. Osseo swaps defense. We've got none out there in Olaire. Murphy on the draw, gets control of it. Fires it up the boards. Doesn't quite go all the way down. Orioles putting some pressure on. Hastings just dumps it out of the zone. Oh, and a beautiful goal by Jonas Schauer. Gets control of the puck mid-ice, takes it all the way with a nifty move, and it looks like he got 5-hole on Becker. Make it 3-0. We'll see if there's any assists on this one. I don't think so. Great move. 3 Orioles chasing, but couldn't quite track them down.
Schauer, unassisted goal for the Raiders at 12:47.
And that is an unassisted goal by number 18, Jonas Schauer. Hastings control the puck in the corner, tries to get it out in the slot. Intercepted by Rue. Carries it up the ice. Picked up by Sargent. Sargent drops it to Rue. Rue tries to fire it in. Sargent gets control of it. Puts it back to number 24, Henry Hagen, who dumps it in. Rue control of it in the corner. Coughs it up, but Hastings keep control. But nice hustle by Jackson Towie, keeping that puck in the zone. Now Hastings finally gets control of it and gets the puck out of the zone and moves it up ice. Turns it over to Osseo. Rue with the puck on the boards. Gives it up to Sargent. Sargent up to Jackson Towie. He carries it in. Tries to get around the defense. Doesn't quite get there, but keeps control of it in the corner. Allows the Orioles to get up there and have some numbers, and they get a scoring opportunity, but just can't quite put it away. Olaire fires it back in. Cam Olsen gives chase. Nice hustle there. Tries to hit. York keeps it in, dumps it deep. And we've got Will Schmidt putting a little pressure on. Oh, Riley Johnson tries to keep that puck in the zone, but it squeaks by. Betker fires it up the ice for a quick breakout. York trying to catch Hastings and doesn't quite do it. Fires it back to the point. Shot wide. Hastings keeps control of the puck. Here we go. Schmidt out to Cam. Cam can't quite control that puck. Hastings gains control. D to D. Here comes Hastings entering the zone, trying to set up. Control of it in the corner. Tries to fire it out for a one-timer in the slot. Doesn't quite connect. Puck goes wide. And Osseo gets the puck out of the zone. Nunn and Fullerton battling for the puck. Looks like Nunn might be injured on that play. He's on the ground here. Hopefully he's okay. Gets up by himself. That's a good sign. Shakes it off. And the Orioles are going to take a line change. Face off in the Orioles zone. Let's see here. It looks like Cole Murphy is on the draw, centering his brother Carter and Cole Sawicki. The referees, I think, are going to make none go off the ice. So on comes Henry Hagen. Clean draw, won by Hastings. Tries to dump it in the corner, but it's deflected by the Orioles and goes into the stands. Good stick there, deflecting that puck, preventing a potentially dangerous play by the Orioles. We've got Carter Hansen for Hastings going against Cole Murphy. Hastings gets control of the puck, dumps it down into the corner. Good battle there by Murphy. Gets the puck up to Cole Sawicki and out of the zone. 1 minute remaining in the first period. We have an icing coming up here on Hastings. 51 seconds left. We'll have a face-off in the Hastings end. Osseo comes back with a line change. We will have Sargent, Towie, and Rue. And on the point, we'll have Anthony Olaire and Engelbretson. Good play by Rue to break up that play and rush down the ice. Tries to drop pass it to Towie. Doesn't quite happen, but Orioles get control of the puck. See if they can get a shot on net here. Engelbretson battling with the puck. Puck squirts out. Sargent over to Olaire. Hastings gets the puck, number 16, slides it over to 11, and a huge save by Bedker with 5 seconds left in the period to keep the score 0-3. And that was a beautiful play by Hastings, sliding it over. But a better save. Here we go as a replay. Number 18, Jonas Schauer, slides it over to Will Savage for a point-blank shot, but denied by Bedker. So, after one, we have a score of 3-0. Hastings over Osseo. Shots on goal right now are Hastings 15, Osseo 6. The goals in that first period. First goal scored by number 7, Brecken Fullerton, assisted by number 26, Finn Zaruba. Second goal for Hastings scored by number 26, Finn Zaruba. And the third goal scored by number 18, Jonas Schauer. The second and third goal both had no assists. Now we have the Super Mite Wild of Osseo Maple Grove Youth Hockey out here playing a little game between periods. Enjoy.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, let's hear for the Supermodel Wild, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, folks, here we go. Gonna start the second period here. The Osseo Orioles just taking the ice. Just a reminder, the score is 0-3. Hastings has 15 shots on goal and the Osseo Orioles have 6. So we'll see if the Orioles can come out here and build some momentum, get some shots on net, and get a couple of goals, hopefully, past number 29, Charlie Stoffel. Osseo Orioles starting the second period with Sargent, Vraa, and Jackson Towie on defense. Anthony Ayler and Zachary Nunn. Osseo gets control of the draw, fires it up the boards, and Houston picks it up, gets it in. Oh, denied at the blue line. Battling mid-ice. Nunn has the puck, gets it over to Allaire. Intercepted by Hastings. Sargent comes in and takes the body. Good job. Does it again. Hastings with the puck in the corner. Fires it over to the other corner. And here we go. Vraa puts it over to Jackson Towie. Works on getting the puck deep and then takes the body. Nice job. Oh, Vraa tries to get it back to Nunn. Doesn't quite connect. And Bedker fires the puck out of the zone. York hustles and tries to steal the puck, but isn't successful. And Hastings comes in and takes a shot, and Bedker has a nice save. Osseo gets the puck out of the zone, but Hastings maintains control. Broken up by Nunn. Oh, that looked like a deflection off the body. Bedker contesting it with the referee, but he is going to let it go. Let's see here. Number 7, Fullerton, fires it across the ice and deflects off of the skate and into the net, unfortunately for Osseo. The goal's a goal, so it's 4-0. Hastings quickly gets the puck down in Osseo's end and gets control of it and works it around. We'll get the official goal announcement here in a second.
Hastings' goal is second of the game, scored by number 26, Tim Vraa. With an assist on the number 7, Brendan Fullerton, with the number 20, Ryan Vraa. Vraa is second of the game, both Fullerton and Vraa, and the goal is 138.
So Zaruba gets the goal, his second of the game, assisted by Fullerton and Rylan Kraus. So unfortunate bounce for the Orioles on that one. And it's 4-0. Puck squeaks by Kylie Johnson and goes all the way down into the Osseo's end. Hastings takes the body on Engelbretson, but keeps battling. Osseo with control. Sawicki gets it up to Murphy. Cole Murphy taking it down, drops it to Carter Murphy, but doesn't quite connect. Puts some pressure on. Kennedy takes the puck end to end, drops it off for Hansen. Murphy with the puck, carries it out of the zone, dumps it in, gets a line change. Out comes Sergeant Rue. And Sawicki will make his change. Out comes Jackson Towie. So Rue, Sargent, and Towie on forward with Anthony Hilaire on the left point and Henry Hagen on the right. Hastings wins the draw, fires it up the boards. Good hustle there by Henry Hagen. Sargent one-hands the puck into the zone, beats the guy into the corner and gets it out to Rue, almost has a scoring chance. Henry Hagen at the point, back to Rue, turns it over to Hastings who fires it down the zone. Henry Hagen has control, over to Hilaire, up the boards to Sargent. Hastings dumps it back in. Hagen with control. Fires it over to Hilaire. Hilaire patiently takes it up the ice, makes a move. Now he kicks it into high gear. Fires a shot, nice shot, but a big save by Charlie Stoffel. Great play there by Hilaire, protecting the puck in his own zone, buying a little time, sees the opening, and then takes off. We have a face-off in Hastings zone. Bjork on the draw. Over to Olsen. Olsen gets it deep and chases after it. In comes Kylie from the point. Nice job there. Olsen gets control of the puck. Tries to get it back to Bjork, but doesn't quite connect. Hastings comes out on a 3-on-2. Oh, it looked like offsides, yes. Stripes all over it. Makes the call. We will have a face-off outside the Orioles zone. York on the draw against Finn Zaruba. Zaruba gets the puck back to the point. York intercepts, keeps control of it. Oh, loses it. Over to Hastings out front. Riley comes across and lays a hit. York lays a hit. Olsen tips it up and the puck goes outside the zone. Oh, and here comes Bjork. He's got a puck. He takes a shot, gets deflected, doesn't quite make it to the net. Oh, and it's a nice tip right there by Will Schmidt. Engelbretson fires it in. Engelbretson gets a piece of it and we have a goal. I think that's going to be a second assist by Cam Olsen there, who had it in the corner and got it back to Gavin Engelbretson, who fired it in. Will Schmidt got a piece of it. Finally got one past Charlie Stoffel. Let's see if that can create some energy here for the Orioles and start to climb back into this game. Here comes Hastings. Puck just deflected wide.
Osseo goal scored by number 9, Will Schmidt. With an assist goes to number 5, Gavin Engelbretson, and number 26, Cameron Olsen. Schmidt from Engelbretson and Olsen from an Osseo goal 502.
So, 4-1 here. Hastings over Osseo with 11:28 to go in the second period. They have Sargent on the draw. Wins the draw back to himself, but fires it out to the point, and Hastings takes a shot on net, and Becker's there for the save. On the point, we have Anthony Allaire and Zach Nunn. Good hustle there by Rue to get the puck out of the zone, putting pressure on Hastings. Takes the body. Hastings gets the puck, tries to make a move. Nice support from Nunn to help out and pick up that loose puck. Rue makes a move, gets it out of the zone, up to Sargent who dumps it in. Rue gives chase, puts some pressure on, takes the body. Hastings gets control of the puck and makes the long cross-ice pass out of the zone. Big shot by number 16, Carter Hansen, and Becker's there with the save. Osseo comes out with Bjork, Olsen, and Schmidt. And on the point, we have Kylie Johnson and Gavin Engelbretson. Bjork on the draw. Wins the draw, back to Kylie. Kylie fires it over into the other corner. Olsen gets control of it, gets it up to Bjork. Bjork puts it up to Schmidt. Schmidt gets it back to Bjork. Bjork with it in the corner. Schmidt comes and helps. We got 3 Orioles in there digging. Bjork comes out with it, takes a hit, keeps the puck. Olsen comes in and picks up the puck, fires it over, tries to hit Schmidt. Schmidt fires it back over to Bjork, almost connects. Puck goes back to Gavin. Almost gets it deep. And here comes Hastings. Tries to fire the puck over to the guy in front. Nicely deflected. Olsen gets control of it, fires up to Will Schmidt. Will Schmidt takes the body. Here comes Olsen, picks it up. Tries to fire the puck in, but it's blocked. Gets another chance at it and scores. Great second chance pickup by Olsen. Fires it past Charlie Stoffel. There's the first attempt. Gets blocked, bounces around, stays with it, picks up the loose change and fires it in. Great effort there by Cam Olsen. Score now is 4-2 with 9 minutes and 32 seconds left in the game. Cole Sawicki fires it in and the Murphys give chase. Cole Murphy makes a nice move to get the puck back in deep. Cole comes in and picks it up. Murphy takes the body. Carter Murphy comes in, puts some pressure on.
26, Cameron Olsen. With an assist, going to number 9, Will Schmidt. Second assist to number 5, Gavin Engelbretson. Olsen, Brooke Schmidt, and Engelbretson. Now Osseo 7-47.
Hastings picks up the puck here, gets it back to the point for a one-timer, a wobbly shot. Those can be dangerous, but Becker sees it all the way and has no problem scooping that up. Orioles will get a line change here and come back with, let's see here, Sargent, Rue, and Jackson Towie. Osseo wins the draw and Nunn gets it up the boards and out of the zone. Jackson Towie picks it up, dumps it in, and here comes Sargent with the nice hustle. Hastings tries to get the puck out of the net, but here comes Rue. Oh, and he gets knocked down to the ice and loses the puck, but Osseo keeps forechecking here. Puck comes back to Nunn. Nunn over to Johnson. Johnson fires it in. Nice save by the goalie. And Hastings gets the puck out of the zone. Nunn picks it up in his own zone. Tries to get control of it. Gets behind the net for some protection. Puts it out to Johnson, who tries to hit Rue, but just missed him. Hastings comes back. Nice cross-ice pass there. Oh! Tries to get it to the man out front, but doesn't quite connect. Osceola doing a wholesale change here. Could be dangerous. And here it goes. Good recovery by Osseo. Hastings almost took advantage of that line change there. Good deflection there by Will Schmidt. Becker gloves it, pulls it in, secures the whistle. Osseo's going to regroup here. Well, so far, great period. 2 goals for Osseo, no goals for Hastings. See if they can keep the momentum going and capitalize, get another goal here. Bjork on the draw against Will Savage. Osseo gets control of the puck, but turns it over. Olsen gets control of the puck, fires it over, tries to hit Will Schmidt. It doesn't quite hit him, but gets control of it again. Bjork gets a piece of that one and deflects it back to Gavin Engelbretson, who dumps it in. Bjork on the chase, takes the body. Oh, Cam Olsen almost gets the puck out to Will Schmidt in the slot. Hastings hustles back, brings it into Osseo's zone. Oh, what a great play there. I think he missed the net there. That was a good play. Crashes into the net. Looks like he's okay. 16 over to 18. Carter Hansen passes it over to Jonas Schauer. Good scoring opportunity, and Schauer crashes into the net. So we have a whistle. Yep, just missed the net. Good back check there by Gavin Engelbretson to break that up. We've got Cole Murphy on the draw. And this time the ref kicks Drew Mammer out of the face-off, and in comes number 5, Michael Kennedy. Gets the puck back to his defenseman, turns it over to Osseo, gets it out of his own. Looks like we're going to have an icing call here, and the puck will come back into the Osseo Orioles zone for a face-off. Good pace to the second period. It's 6:21 left. Currently 24 shots for Hastings and 11 for the Orioles. We got a whistle as the puck deflects up and over the glass. The ref will go get a fresh puck and we'll get a face-off in the Osseo Orioles defensive zone. It'll be Cole Murphy on the draw. Oh. Yeah, the boys probably want that one back. Unfortunate bounce there, and Becker kicks the puck out, and it goes right to, looks like number 26's stick. There's the deflection out to Hastings. Let's see here. That might have been number 6. Couldn't quite tell. Yep, number 6. That is Drew Mammer. I don't think they will give an assist on that one. So 5-2. Hilaire with the puck. Gets it up to Jackson Towie, back into the zone to Hilaire. Hastings gets the puck back and takes a shot from the corner. So they did give a couple assists on that. That's interesting. The goal was scored by number 6, Drew Mammer, and they gave an assist to Michael Kennedy, number 5, and number 20, Ryland Kraut. Osseo will come in with a line change here. Bjork will be centering Will Schmidt, Cam Olsen. Defense will be Engelbretson and Nunn. Battle in the corner. Hastings comes up with the puck, fires it out in front, but it gets deflected back to the point. Whoa, great save. It was a good play by Hastings. Fires it to the back side for a tip/slot shot, and Bedker is there with the save. That was a great save. Beautiful play by Hastings on that one. York on the draw. Puck goes back to the point. Cam follows through with a hit on the point. Another good play there by Hastings. Ryland Kraut gets the puck from behind the net and comes out and passes it out front to, I think that was Finn Zaruba. Bedker with the save. York battling in the corner. Hastings comes up with the puck. And Zaruba comes out and tries to do a wraparound, but Bedker's there to stop him. Osseo having a hard time getting it out of the zone, but here comes Bjork, finally gets it out. Gets it over to Cam, who fires it deep. Bjork gets a shot. Oh, and it's a save by Charlie Stoffel. Replay brought to you by Malone's Bar and Grill, one of our sponsors, showing the nice save there by Bedker, stopping Finn Zaruba from the wraparound. And there's Allaire with a nice shot from the point. Nice save by Charlie Stoffel. See if we can do that again. Sargent on the draw. Hastings wins it, gets it back to the point, tries to fire it up, but it's intercepted by Henry Hagen. Hastings gets control of it and gets into Osseo's zone. Rue picks up the loose change and fires it out, kept in by Hastings. Hagen tries to take the body. Another nice save by Bedker. Good play by Hastings there. Number 16, Carter Hansen, coming in for the one-timer there. Good pass by Will Savage. And Bedker covers it up for the whistle. Osseo comes back with Bjork on the draw. Hastings gets it back to the point. Will out to give him pressure. Henry Hagen in the corner. Hastings still got control. Puck goes back out to the point, over to his partner. No look pass, tries to get it out in front, but doesn't quite make it. Hastings controlling the puck here. Osseo gotta get control. Big hit there by Will. Deflects off of Olsen's skate. Gets it back. Can't quite get control of it yet. Finally does. Dumps it out of the zone. Down to Will Schmidt. Here comes Bjork, gets control of it. Picks up speed. Breaks the zone. Tries to get by number 10, but puck goes by, but the body doesn't. Hastings gets the puck out of the zone, deflects it back to Allaire, fires it up the boards, and Osseo's going to try and get a line change here. Will Schmidt didn't quite get off yet. A couple of fresh legs out there. Nunn gets control of the puck, but gets taken out. Hastings comes in and picks up the loose puck. Oh, a couple of nice saves there by Betker. Good shot from the point, and then gets the save on the rebound. Will tries to dump the puck out of the zone, but number 9, Jack Woodick, keeps it in, fires it back in, and then Osseo ends up icing the puck for a whistle. The defense will get an opportunity to change. Will finally gets off the ice. Looks a little tired over there. Good shift. We've got Engelbretson and Kylie Johnson on the point. Sawicki taking the draw. Hastings gets control of it, works it in the corner. Osseo gets it out of the zone. Here comes Murphy, but gets his pocket picked, and Hastings goes the other direction. Hastings really putting a lot of pressure on the Orioles the last couple of minutes here. Getting a lot of zone time.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
There we go. Engelbretson intercepts the pass, gets control of it, tries to get it up to Murphy, but puck gets intercepted. Cole Sawicki had it behind the net, fires it up the boards. Hastings gets control of it again. Back to the point. Dumps it in the corner. Will give chase. Fires it, or passes it out front. Huge save by Becker. Good play there by Hastings with 17 seconds left in the period. That was number 20, Ryland Croft, out to Bretkin Fullerton for a nice play and a big save by Betker. Keeping this score 5-2 with 17 seconds left. We've got Sargent on the draw, wins it. And Osseo fires it all the way down to the other end of the rink, and that will be icing. So, 6.9 seconds left. Face-off in Osseo zone. Number 16, Carter Hansen for Hastings will go against Sargent. Sargent wins the draw. Puts it back into our corner, and that should do it. So that is the end of 2 periods. The score is Hastings Raiders 5 and Osseo Orioles 2. Shots on goal are 36 for Hastings and 13 for Osseo. Recap on the goals. It started off great for Osseo. We had a goal by Will Schmidt, assisted by Engelbretson and Olsen. And then we came back with another Osseo goal, Cam Olsen, assisted by Will Schmidt and Engelbretson. But then it was all Hastings, and they came back with 2 goals. One by number 26, Finn Zaruba, assisted by number 7, Brecton Fullerton, and number 20, Riley Croft. And then the 5th goal scored by number 6, Drew Mammer, assisted by number 5, Michael Kennedy, and number 20, Riley Crew. So that'll do it for 2 periods with a score of 5-2, Hastings over Osseo. We'll be back in a bit. Huh? Oh. What's that? Oh, you did. All right, here we go, folks. One more period left in this battle. The Osseo Orioles take the ice. We'll have the face-off here in about 20 seconds. We go into the third period with a score of 5-2. Hastings 5, Osseo 2. Shots on goal 36 to 13. So in the second period, Osseo came out really strong, scored a couple of quick goals, and then Hastings took over the back half of that second period and answered back with a couple of goals themselves. So first period, Hastings was up 3-0, and then after two, it's 5-2. So let's see if the Orioles can have another quick start here going into the third period, get some momentum, and climb back into this one. Here we go, Bjork on the draw, wins it. Oh, Hastings sneaks through and picks up the loose puck. Nunn skates back, gets control of it, gets it over to Schmidt. Schmidt gets it to Bjork. Bjork tries to get it up to Olsen, but it gets deflected. Nunn tries to do a nice stretch pass over to Schmidt, but doesn't quite connect. So the face-off will end up back in the Orioles zone. Bjork facing off against number 18, Shower. Orioles win it, get it out of the zone. Cam Olsen, speedy Cam, gets up the ice quickly, but Hastings gets control, but Cam gets it back. Over to Bjork, Bjork over to Schmidt. Oh. Nice job there by Engelbretson to get control of that puck and dump it in the zone. Schmidt gets it to Bjork. Bjork tries to get back to Johnson. Johnson with the puck. Fires it up to Olsen. Number 20, Rylan Croft, gets a scoring opportunity there, but Betker comes up with the save and gobbles it up, gets the whistle, and we get a line change. Looks like we have Sargent on the draw. He'll be going against number 26, Finn Zaruba. Zaruba wins the draw, gets it back to the point, fires it over, and a potential scoring opportunity there, and Betker's got to come up with the save. Nice job. We'll go to the other side of the rink here, and same two on the draw. Sargent's wings are Rue and Jackson Towie. On defense, we have Henry Hagen along with Anthony Allaire. Allaire with the puck behind the net has lots of time. He's looking for the stretch pass. Oh! Doesn't quite connect with Jackson Towie. I think he touched it just before the red line. We have a icing call. Replay brought to you by Malone's Bar and Grill, one of our sponsors. Thanks to Malone's for supporting Osseo Oriole hockey. Sargent on the draw, wins the battle, gets control of it. Back to Engelbretson, over to Nunn. Nunn back to Engelbretson. Deflects off his stick. Hastings takes a shot from the point but goes wide. Engelbretson gets control of the puck, almost connects. And Betker keeps that puck safe and draws the whistle. Orioles are going to change it up here. Bring out the Murphy-Sawicki line. And on defense, we'll have Kylie Johnson and Anthony O'Leary. Sawicki on the draw, wins it back. But Osseo turns it over. Hastings takes a shot wide. Kylie gets control of the puck over to O'Leary. He's got time. Goes back behind the net, fires it up. Oh, and it gets deflected. Hastings gets control of it, fires the puck back into Betker. Hastings gets around him, gets a good scoring opportunity, but Betker makes the save. Good body there by Engelbretson to stop number 5, Michael Kennedy, from getting a good scoring opportunity. Hastings gets it out to the point and fires it in, saved by Betker. And puck gets deflected over the glass and into the netting, and we will have a whistle and a line change. Osseo comes back with York, Olsen, and Schmidt, with Anthony O'Leary and Zachary Nunn on the point. Face off in our zone. York wins the draw back to Nunn, fires it around the boards but doesn't quite get out. York picks it up, gets it out of the zone, tries to deflect it off the boards to Olsen, and he is tripped up, and we are going to have an interference or a tripping penalty here. We'll see what he calls. It's going to be number 17 for Hastings, and they're going to go with interference. 17, Joey Horton. Osseo will go on the power play for the first time of the evening. They come in with 11.54% power play percentage. They get it deep. Plenty of bodies on the puck, battling for control, but Hastings is doing a good job keeping it and gets it out. Here comes Hastings, number 26, and gets stopped by O'Leary. O'Leary with control of the puck. Temporarily loses it, but gets it over to Nunn. Nunn gets it into the zone and is going to try and get control. Stumbles. Hastings picks it up. And here comes Hastings with a 2-on-1. And O'Leary takes a shot to the back with it and blocks it, and Betker swallows it up, and we get the whistle. So not a very good start to the first power play of the night, but hopefully they will regroup here and get control in Hastings' zone. York on the draw, wins it over to Engelbretson. Engelbretson over to Nunn. Nunn's got control of it behind the net. Engelbretson picks it up, gets it up to Schmidt. Schmidt fires it over right to Hastings, and they get control of it. York tries to put some pressure on, but Hastings doing a good job wasting time, and then fires at the length of the ice. Betker gets control of it behind the net, gives it over to Nunn. Nunn picks up some speed and gets the puck up the ice. It's hopefully he can get zone time, but makes one move and York goes offsides. Got to get that puck over the blue line and into their zone and get control. Anthony O'Leary comes on the ice for Engelbretson. Hastings gets the puck and fires it down. We've got 47 seconds left in this power play, which isn't going so great. Here comes Nunn. Let's see if he can get the puck in the zone and get control. Makes a move. Hastings stops him. York picks up the puck, gets it in, tries to get the puck deep. Hastings gets control of it, gets it up the boards and out of the zone. O'Leary dumps it in. Here comes Olsen. He puts some pressure on. York picks up the loose puck, tries to maintain control. Gets it back to O'Leary. O'Leary has control. The penalty is over. Osseo has control of the puck. York in the corner makes a couple of moves. Gets it over to Sargent. Hastings takes the body. And they get the puck out of the zone, and we'll get a line change for Osseo. With control of the puck, makes a nice move to shake a guy off his back, gets the puck out of his zone. Vraa tips it off his stick, puts it back to Kylie Johnson, gets the puck over to Allaire, tries to get it up to Jackson Towie. Eventually we get the puck out of the zone, but Hastings fires it back in. Here we go, Jackson. Towie picks it up, gets the puck deep, and he'll forecheck. Gets the body, nice work there, good effort. Vraa comes in to help. Jackson Towie gets the puck back, fires it behind the net. Hastings gets control of the puck and gets it out of the zone. Kylie Johnson doing a good job of protecting the puck, making a nice power turn there and getting the puck deep. Here comes Hastings. Makes a nice move around Kylie, hits the pipe and in. Number 7, Brecken Fullerton makes a great move. And buries that one. We'll see if anybody gets the assist here. Replay brought to you by Malone's Bar and Grill. Didn't quite go back far enough on the replay, so we didn't see the full play there. Henry Passell joins the Murphy-Sawicki line here, getting some ice time. Good for Henry.
Scoring for Hastings at 10:40. Scoring for Hastings at 6:42, the period, number 7. Brecken Fullerton. Assists go to number 10, Luke Niederkammer, and number 20, Ryan Kraut. That's Fullerton for Unicorn and Kraut. From the Orioles, 10:42.
Oh! Hastings scores a quick goal. Looks like it was number 10. Luke Niederkorn. See the replay here. Number 6 with a nice drop pass. Drew Mammer drops it back. And 10. One times it in the back of the net. Good play there by Hastings.
Hastings goal scored in the period by number 10, Luke Niederkorn. Assists go to number 5, Michael Kennedy, and number 6, Drew Mammer. Plus Niederkorn, Kennedy, and Mammer return the Hastings goal, 7-0-7.
Cam Olsen picks up the loose puck, skates it up the ice, fires it across ice, tries to hit Will Schmidt, but it's intercepted by Hastings, number 12. And he does a nice job getting the puck out to number 18, shoots it wide. And we get a shot from the point, number 8, Blake Weber. Couldn't see on the replay who got the puck out to number 8, but he fires it in there, and it just gets by Connor Albers.
Hastings goal scored by number 8, Blake Weber. Single assist goes to number 16, Gardner Hansen. That's Weber from Hastings, time of the Hastings goal, 7:53. For Minnesota State High School League rules, the league goal difference of 6 or more in the third period. We will have the right time.
So that goal was scored by number 8, defenseman Blake Weber, assisted by number 16, Carter Hansen. And that will take us to a score of 8-2, which is now running time. Pile up along the boards. Jackson Towie gets the puck out of the zone, and it looks like it's going to be icing. So we'll have the face-off back in Osseo zone. Orioles come back with Carter and Cole Murphy along with Henry Purcell at forward. And we have Anthony O'Leary on defense along with Engelbretson, number 5. Murphy with the puck along the boards, gets it out of the zone, tries to find Henry. Engelbretson with the puck behind the net, fires it around Henry Purcell on the boards. Number 14 keeps it in the zone, Joey Leonard. Anthony O'Leary fires the puck up, we get it out of the zone. Hastings got 3-on-2 and they dump it in. Battle along the boards. Shot from the point by number 10, Lucas Niederkorn, and a save for Connor Albers. Gloves that one and draws a whistle. We'll see that here again on the replay. Brought to you by Malone's Bar and Grill. A little bit of traffic out in front of the net. Number 6, Drew Mammer in there trying to cause a little havoc. And here comes Will Schmidt. Gets it in the zone. Oh, takes a big hit by number 22, and a few of the Orioles don't like that, and they go after him. York with the puck at the blue line, keeps it in, gets it over to Schmidt. Here comes Nunn. Oh! Loses the puck, driving to the net. Here comes number 22. Through that big hit, Andrew McGraw. And he goes down and puts it in. So McGraw with a nice feed over to, I think that was number 8, Blake Weber. We'll see what the official score is. Looks like Jackson Towie's a little shook up after that big collision. So that was a good play by number 8, Blake Weber, passing that puck over to, 22. It's a good pass by 22, Andrew McGraw over to Blake Weber, who buried that last goal. The score is now 9-2. Engelbretson with the puck. Banks it off the boards. Hastings picks it up, deflects off of Sargent's skate, and Henry picks it up. Henry Cassell picks up the puck and takes a long shot. And it's a save by Charlie Stoffel. Tough bounce off the boards there, but Stoffel keeps the puck out of the back of the net. Olsen with the puck in the corner feeds none at the point, makes a move, gets it back to Olsen, spins around Hastings defense, gets a backhand shot on net, picks the puck up back in the corner. Hastings, little ping pong with the puck here. Hastings finally gets control of it. Gets it up to Isaac Myers, who fires it wide. Joey Horton picks up the puck, gets it back to his defenseman for a reset. They get the puck deep. Anthony Laird battles in the corner. Two minutes and 24 seconds left in this game. Here comes Sawicki. Gets the puck deep. Cam Olsen goes after it. Hastings gets control of the puck and moves it up the ice. Good play by Nunn. Big hit by Cole Sawicki. And the shot from the point deflects into Connor Elber's glove. And we get a whistle and a face-off in Osseo's end. Clock is ticking. We've got 1 minute and 35 seconds left in this one. And the referees kick Hastings centerman out of the circle, but they win the draw, and the puck deflects and goes over the glass and into the netting. Then we'll do it again. And now with 1 minute left in the game. This time Bjork wins the draw, gets it over to Engelbretson, who dumps it out of the zone. Rue giving chase. Bjork intercepts the pass, gets control of it, pulls it back, gives it back to Engelbretson. Engelbretson back to Bjork. Bjork tries to deflect it. He does get it up to... gets control of the puck again. Can't quite get control of it and get around Hastings' defense, and here they come the other direction. Big shot. Nice save by Albers. Bjork picks up the puck. 15 seconds left. Gets it over to Engelbretson. Leaves it for Bjork. Hits the body, but still has the puck. Gets it into the zone. And this game will be over. So final score is 9-2. Total of 15. So final score. Final score 9-2. Hastings over Osseo. They ended up with 53 shots to Osseo's 15. In the third period, we had 4 goals by Hastings. First one scored by number 7 Brecton Fullerton. Second one scored by number 10 Lucas Niederkorn. Third one scored by number 8 Blake Weber. And the fourth one scored by Blake Weber again. So we will be back at it here in a couple of days. Have a great evening and see you soon.